I think we might be.
Let's
see. Here we are. Yes, I think we are.
Good.
I just need the chat to come up. I can't see the chat over. The chat. There it is.
There we are. Hello, everyone.
Hey, everybody.
There we are. Hello, everyone.
Hey, everybody. And there's the chat. Mr. McPhoebe, L.A., Christine.
I can hear you.
I know, it's down now. Dom.
Punky, hello. Jay.
Punky, hey, Punky. Hello. Jay. Oh, nice to see everybody. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Andy. Oh, this is so cool. Okay. Let me see where I'm at here. Make my, I'm gonna make my type a little larger here. Oh my gosh, I've been doing this for a year and I always forget. Hey, Eileen. Hey, Beth, Patricia, Mama Four Boys. Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Oh, I was looking forward to
Beth,
seeing
Eileen,
everybody.
Mr. McPhoebe, Christine, hello. The men of the hour. Well, thank you.
There we go. Now I can see
Sharon, Kvitch.
Yes, Barbara. Oh, this is nice. Okay. Okay. All right, there we go. Now I'm ready. Ooh, I can smoke a cigarette. There's no kitty here.
There's no cat yet.
No.
So there's not. Texas, hello. Hey, Capricorn. LA. It's been a Sunday.
Yeah, it's been a Sunday.
No Mondays yet.
Not yet.
Of course, now that I set it into the universe, it's going to begin. It was really short as a weekend.
It was a short weekend, wasn't it?
Really quick.
We had a visit from the parents today. It was so nice.
Mom and Dad came by.
And we loaded them down with a ton of soup and desserts
and all sorts of stuff. So,
oh my god.
Susie, you were watching the popcorn stringing from that Christmas.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh my gosh,
that
was so long ago. I remember
know.
that as well.
Yeah, that was quite a while ago.
You haven't strung popcorn since.
No, I haven't, and I'm very careful with the one I did because I don't want to do it again. My God. It looked like I had some kind of psychiatric condition. I had blood and cuts all over my fingers from doing it. Hey, Mary, how are you?
Yes.
6 p.m. and there's still daylight.
6 p.m. and there's still daylight. Yeah, that's
We're getting there.
I have the curtains pulled, but I can see
We're on the
over
downside
there.
of dark days. They'll be getting longer. And then daylight savings is next weekend.
Next weekend,
Next
I think.
weekend.
Yeah.
Spring
I
ahead.
believe so.
I hate spring ahead. Fall back is wonderful.
Like spring ahead either.
So, Susie, cute.
I know it's only an
Kurt, how
hour,
are you?
but boy, it just throws you off, doesn't it?
It does.
I don't know really why. It's
I'm
only
probably
an
too
hour,
sensitive for my own good, but some of it I can't help, and I just need to adjust. Or rather, I haven't. A lot of people don't need to. They just
like,
and they're fine. But I'm too much of a princess,
Yeah.
and it bothers me. Hey, Claudia. Hello.
Claudia's here. Hey, how are you?
I'll take that, Christine.
The
You're
more,
right. There is
yeah,
more
more daylight.
I guess it's
definitely,
worth the trade-off. So.
Oh yeah, Capricorn. Yeah, I feel tired. I feel all like off. I feel like, and the funny thing is, I think the clock in my bedroom is still set. I never changed it from the fall. It's still an hour ahead, isn't it?
Yeah,
in the bedroom,
still is.
It is.
Yeah.
Isn't that just pathetic? I don't look at it too often. Maybe that's it.
Oh, thank you, Punky Bright.
Oh,
Worth the
Punky.
Kuwait. Hey-o! Hey-o! It's funny. That is so funny.
Oh, I get it. I just saw it. Okay.
Published, held for review. This is where the people got screwed last time.
Oh, thank you, Sharon. Thank you.
No time change yet. It's coming up next week. So, hey, Kathy.
I haven't weighed myself yet. I have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday. I go kind of by the doctor's scale. So we'll see. I think I'm right on track. I think so. I don't think I've gained.
They did vote on it, but I didn't know if it was kicking in for this daylight savings or the next one. I'm glad. Finally, a bipartisan issue. Enough with this shit. No, screw the farmers. It wasn't really for the farmers. There was another reason for it, but that was part of it. And they always told us as kids, oh, it's so the farmers have more light to pick by. I'm like, well, that's holding us all over a barrel. But.
Oh, yeah, right here in the USA, they voted to make it right.
Yeah, we just said.
And it's still, yeah, I know, and it's still going on. It's really something else.
Mm-hmm. Kitty cat. Kitty.
I know. Give me 1 second. There.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Do you want to come and say hello? Yeah.
It takes time is what I
Say
thought,
hello.
LA. That
All
like
right here.
it was too good to be true happening already.
Someone wants to say hello.
There's a kitty cat.
Say hi.
Hi.
Everybody. Hello.
He's like, how can you humiliate me this way?
Oh, I know.
He'll just chill for the rest of the life, probably. Oscar's been out and about more.
Yeah.
My parents came by today for a visit. They usually do on Sundays. And Oscar's much more social with like my mom or my dad, like than Bandit.
Yeah.
Bandit slept through most of the visit, pretty much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, my parents are not pet people, not cat or dog. They don't have any. We never had cats or dogs growing up. There was one kitty named Artemis J. Kitty. And Artemis was, I think, going to be my name, so I'm glad they had a cat. And he was a miniature, and he ran away. And that was it. Mom had a duck named Dudley.
Dudley the duck.
That was gone too. And by the time we were old enough, my parents both worked. We lived on a busy street without much of a yard. It wouldn't be fair to really have a dog in the household that we had.
Yeah, you guys weren't home at all back then.
My parents were 9-to-5ers. Mom sometimes had 2 to 3 jobs at a time. And we were all in school. My sister was in... there would have been no one around.
Yeah.
But I wanted a dog in the cute way a kid wants a dog. Someone to play with, someone to hang out with.
Protect you.
And have dad do all the shit and all the walks and everything else. Yeah. As Artemis. We would have been Artemis and whatever your real name is. Or former name. That would have been an interesting couple. Please come to the wedding of Artemis and Mercury.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Claudia, I'm sorry to hear that.
That sucks.
Yeah, I'm very sorry to hear that. Man, hopefully we can cheer you up a little tonight. That's very, very tough. I'm sorry.
Bandits, they said he was about 3 when we got him, and that was in 2012. I would guess Bandit's about between 10 and 13 to be safe. But we've had him since 2015, so there's 8 years right there. And I think he was 3 or 4 when they thought he was 3 or 4. Our vet, confirmed that he was about that age.
Yeah.
I think. So Oscar, no, they don't play. Bandit wants to play, but he's big and fluffy and scares Oscar. And sometimes he puts on a mean mug and they stare at each other. I'm like, hey, nobody's getting thrown out, so you two just have to work it out. Subscriptions.
Thank you, LA. The infomercial.
That was fun. That was fun to film.
It was fun. It was.
And it was like not tedious, but it's a lot of parts.
For like a 2-minute little thing.
Yeah.
It was like a lot of moving parts, but it was a lot of fun to do. I'm like, we should do an infomercial. And that's what we came up with.
And then we did.
We'll have to do more.
I fell right into that. That was fun. Mark, how was your shot?
Where's that at?
On the bottom.
Oh, there we are. Oh, thank you for asking. It was okay. The doctor did it, where I worked. It was nothing. I didn't even feel it. Nothing. So I'm so relieved. It was behind me.
Much better than when I tried to do
much,
it.
much better, And so that fear is gone now, and I'm totally confident that I can do it myself now. I didn't feel it, nothing. The side effects didn't hit until 2 days later, and they were like cold flu-like symptoms, and they were pretty minor, but they weren't that terrible. They weren't, and they went away by this morning. So it was like maybe 2 days or so. It was not bad at all. Not bad at all. All that fear and procrastinate, it was not that bad.
It never is.
So
nothing ever is.
They say I could. The next shot, like that period of time, I should be able to tell whether it's working or reap the benefits of it. So, but I already feel better. So I'm really, really optimistic about it.
Here's hoping.
Yes. So thank you so much for asking. Yeah, look, piece of cake. I told you. Yeah, got it.
What shot? Medication.
They started me on Humira and took me off of everything else.
Hello,
I'm not taking anything else.
Well, thank you. Hey, I'm
So-
Poopin. How are you? I never minded shots as a kid. Like, I could always get blood drawn or get shots. I get sometimes a little ghosty when I get a lot of blood drawn, if it's for some sort of thing. They like to draw everything all at once, because I don't like going for regular blood work, so they do it all at one time. So,
Yeah. But I don't know if I was necessarily scared of the shot. I don't know what it was. I mean, it's in your stomach. That was like a little, I never had that done before. So I thought,
Yeah.
that's a little weird, but I don't know. I guess it was just fear of the unknown, you know.
And now you know.
And now I know.
So I can lift. I hate the dentist. I don't really like shots, but I can dissociate when I'm at the dentist and like move away from my body. I come from a long line of people that know how to do that. This is too intense. Just float above your head. Just look down from the ceiling. So it puts like a difference between me and what's happening. It's really unhealthy.
Mark, do you make journals or cards? No, I don't. I never have. But you know who does?
Craft by Jay.
Craft by Jay. I think he's here tonight too.
Yeah,
he does.
You could if you were asked, but it's not like a hobby.
It's
like
not. Yeah,
we don't go to AC Moore and get a bunch of scrapbooking
and stuff. Yeah, I think I would enjoy doing it. I just never really have. You know, I do have a photo album that I guess that would be considered scrapbooking. There's pictures and
Sort of,
movie tickets and like stickers and things like that. But I wouldn't say it's real scrapbooking. You know?
Yeah. Some quiet time, Miss Hell. Well, good. Welcome. Rheumatology appointment Tuesday. Got a confirmation Monday. God, you need a new rheumatologist. You know what? A different doctor can make a lot of difference.
Yes.
It did for you.
Yes, it did for me. It really did. And that was without me doing anything. It's shrouded in mystery. My old rheumatologist just suddenly left the practice.
That was
and,
gone.
And said, okay, here are 10 rheumatologists to pick. Pick one and you'll go. And I love my rheumatologist now, so it really did make a difference. She got right on she's the one that put me on the Humira, like right away. She changed everything.
Let's try everything under the sun. And when the insurance company blew back shit and said, you can't give him Humira, he hasn't tried every single solitary ancient 1960s solution. You didn't get drills, holes in your head when they used to drill them. She handled it real quick.
She fought it and got it approved for
within
me.
like a day. Very quickly.
I'm really very happy and blessed with that, because that was another thing of worry, because I think you have to have a good relationship with your doctor. I mean, you have to at least trust his judgment, so, and I do now. So.
Fixed dinner. I made turkey meatloaf 2 days ago. It was fair to bad, I have to say. The texture didn't come out good. I used one of those Lipton soup mix packets instead of like proper seasoning, and it used to come out good with beef and onion, but we had like garlic and seasonings kind, and I mixed it with turkey. It had the texture of scrapple that had been crispy fried. So we're gonna throw it out. I have made good turkey meatloaf before. I don't know what happened.
You have.
I've made good meatloaf, not bad, but it's a sin to waste food, but it was a sin to eat it too.
Oh, Capricorn, that sounds nice. Put up your St. Patrick's Day lights with a flag. Oh, nice.
Oh, good. I just found out, Andy, speaking of generics, my antipsychotic medication, which was $70 a month with my insurance, went generic. So the price dropped by $50. So I'm very happy about that, because it's $50 every month. I pay it's like $1,500 a year in medication with insurance. So.
Oh, Lisa, you have a job interview in 1 hour. Okay, you're going to take deep breaths and listen in on the chat a little bit. Get your mind off of it. You're going to be just fine. Fine, I know it.
Be good. Hey, darkness.
Oh, cool, Patty. That's awesome. Jay is in the room. I mean, I'm sure he could use it. And you're cleaning your craft. I'm so jealous. I need to clean my craft supplies so bad still. I really do.
Yeah, Patty. Okay. With the dump, you did the dumb sloppy joes with the biscuits on top. I'm surprised that with Sofu ingredients, it's close to some version. Like those remind me of the kind of sloppy joes you get at like a church picnic or something. They have a different kind of taste to it. I grew up with Mamwich, so that's what I'm comparing it to. But it was good enough. Wow. I ate it. I wasn't going to toss that. That was okay enough to eat. And it kept forever.
Oh, wow, Elizabeth. You get the infusion once a month for 3 hours. I heard of that. Yeah, arthritis is no joke at all. ASRA, all of it.
No.
It is...
and it's so hard to diagnose.
Quite awful.
And the attitude your previous doctor had was like, well, all these diseases get treated with the same sort of drugs, so it really makes no difference. Steve, talk about ways to cope with anxiety. Breathe. Breathe. That's all. Start with that. It's simple. You have to do it anyway. You know, trying to get some on your breath. Try to take some breaths. Inhale for 4, hold for 7, and exhale for 8. Just like 5 times. Just duck into the bathroom if you need to and do it. And then come back out. It doesn't need to be everyone's business that we have anxiety. We can take care of ourselves. But it takes a lot of different ways to try to do it. So.
That's cope with anxiety. Yeah, that's a rough one. Yeah, but that's a good.
I have medication as a backup, but I try to do everything else I can first. It's not my first inkling to go, oh, I'm anxious, go take a pill. So, I don't know. Tomato soup, ketchup, mustard, pepper.
It's gonna be a quiet week, darkness. That sounds good.
That sounds good, City Dweller. I'm gonna have to
into it.
Come back to that. But yeah, sloppy joes. I grew up on sloppy joes. We never had ground turkey for anything as a kid, though. It was beef or nothing. I don't know if my father would have had it any other way. Beef meatloaf, beef meatballs.
Yeah.
Beef, beef, beef.
I can't. I'm missing so many. I hate to go back because I'm, going way back.
I don't know if I get Kathy or I'm responding to Kathy. I don't know if I get anxiety at the grocery store, but I do like to get in and out quickly. I go in with a list, get what I need, and leave.
I get that too when it's busy out. Like, I never had social anxiety before, but I don't know when it hit, but I do too when it's busy. Oh, man.
My favorite time to shop is at like 10 o'clock at night when they close in an hour with all the other ghouls who won't come out until it's dark. And just putz around the store, then it's more comfortable. Because if it's chill and there's not a lot of people in there, I could stay in a grocery store for, like, people go to the mall. Look at new products, what's on sale, look for yellow tags, see if I can make a whole trip full of yellow tags. That was a goal once, to see if I could live off of entirely marginally spoiled food. 6 a.m., Andy. I have a boss who I work with. We work 9 to 5 hours, and she gets up at like 3.
Like turkey
5.
Meatballs. Ooh, that sounds
Does
good.
all that shopping and then goes to work.
It's
like people that get up and go to the gym. Like, what the... Who?
LA, I can't believe you remember that. No, I made the switch. I don't mix them anymore. I just drink the Arizona Stress Tea now, and that's it. Nothing else. That's so funny. I did for years. I would mix the two. Diet iced tea.
Diet decaf Turkey Hill iced tea mixed with Arizona Stress tea.
I used to mix the two. Yeah, forever. And then I don't know why did we? Because it was it was a hassle. Yeah. That's why I did it. So now I just drink that, and I love it.
Yeah, the hassle would overshot it.
No kidding. No, he's nibbling on his food.
No, he's going for. He ate when my parents got here, actually. Oscar needs company to eat. If I go into the bedroom, he'll come find me to come sit on the bed while he eats, so he doesn't have to keep side-eye looking for Bandit, which is kind of cute. Oh, there's the kitty. Hey, kitty. You can sit over here with your other father. He hates me. Hates me.
Yeah, right.
Ground turkey at $4.99 is about what it is here per pound. And it's the stuff that has dark meat and skin in it probably too. We do have an Aldi, Eileen, and it's good. We've had it for years. When I was a little kid, I thought Aldi was like the discount store for people that can't afford real food. Like they had their own brand X's because it was bare bones. You had to pay to take a cart. There was no bags. And now it's like, ooh, you have an Aldi nearby. I did an order on Instacart from Aldi, and the only reason I did the Instacart was because Aldi's prices were so low that it offset getting it from somebody else. Never done it again because you pay too much for your groceries, but unless there's a promotion. But it was good, and I like Aldi.
Capricorn, that's a great idea. They do their grocery shopping online, order it all up, and then go to the store about 30 minutes before it's ready and get like the perishables.
Oh, that's so smart.
That cuts that.
You can't depend on other people to pick out your fruit. That's like letting somebody else cook your eggs. It's like you're gonna get it, just wrong. We have a lot of meat in the freezer now. Mark's been going to Price Chopper or Market 32 or whatever it is, and they have good discount meat. So we've got beef and turkey and perch and pork neck bones, all sorts of good stuff.
We're gonna have to shop at Aldi's a little more.
We should. We'll take a trip.
Yeah, we have one.
We can take a little footage, maybe.
Yeah,
it's been there forever. Like I said, I didn't know it was like a thing. I didn't know it was sought after. I thought it was because we ate a lot of food there. Because money could be tight. And Aldi was cheap, and there was 3 kids and 2 parents. So
Christine, is
Karen.
that true? You have to drive that far to get to a Walmart. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize you were that remote.
I feel like in other parts of the country,
Wow.
you know, the quote unquote flyover states, that is kind of, hey Amanda, it's kind of like that a little bit. Like things are far away. Like when the Pioneer Woman has to drive 4 hours to Tulsa
Yeah,
to hit a
yeah.
Costco, and she's got to feed those 12 fucking kids. And I'm sure she goes often. She would need like a whole room. She would need a she shed full of storage.
Oh yeah, and the dumpster diving. Yes, I've seen shows that, and I noticed there was an Aldi's when I lived in Pittsburgh, and I worked at a restaurant around the corner, and their dumpsters were always full of like produce and stuff that they just threw it in the
Yeah.
garbage if it was expired on that day, and I know people would take it all the time. Well, they have Aldi's in Australia. No way.
It's a German company. Same company as Trader Joe's. Is that
Hey, Amanda.
accurate? Because I love Trader
I
Joe's.
think
When I lived
so.
in Philly, I used to go often because Whole Foods had all this. Whole Foods was better for produce. They had organic everything. But Trader Joe's was better. I liked it for prepared foods at the time. I know their inventory's changed. They had this olive bruschetta that tasted kind of like Pizza Hut pizza. It was so good. I ate a jar of it with a spoon one night in a fit.
Our Java cakes,
Aldi
or
bought
biscuits,
Trader Joe's.
cookies.
Perfect.
Okay,
Thank you,
I don't
Deanna.
know that one.
We had that. We had Wegmans. Wegmans was new in the Philadelphia area in like the early teens, 2010s.
It's calendar page.
We've had one same time. The same time the Aldi opened, so did the Wegmans. We've had both of them for decades. Very big freezer, very big pantry. I like that, Christine. I like the idea of stocking up and
Wow.
getting your own food and preparing it and holding over. We have a root cellar, or we did have a root cellar in the last apartment. I found it during a tornado warning. We crept into the basement out of fear, and I'm like, we're gonna die. We have a root
Aldi
cellar.
in the Netherlands. No way. In Belgium and the Netherlands. Oh
Mhm.
wow. Did not know that. No, we haven't been
Wendy.
to the shop right since we went. We haven't gone back. It's a little further
It's a little further out of the
for
way.
us.
Like-
And by further, not like, Christine 50 miles further, but
No, but it's on the other side of town.
It
like
is.
all the way on the other side
like
of town.
through Scranton and the other side. Yeah.
And there's it's in a little plaza. There's like some other stuff there. There's like a barber or a salon, and there might have been a Chinese buffet. There's none of those around anymore. It seems like since COVID, all the ones around here had shut down.
Yeah.
We
it
did go
does.
for Chinese after I hit my goal weight. It was
Hey, Carrie, digging
That
you
was the
out of
treat.
the ice. Oh, man, really? Oh, yeah, I heard you guys got it bad there.
a lot
Oh,
of people got it bad who don't usually get it at all, too,
Yeah.
which was
That
interesting to
weather
see.
was really something. We
Yeah.
pretty much lucked out. We had some bad weather, but it was so warm it melted like within by a day. It
We
all
haven't
melted.
had more than 4 inches of snow at a time, and not the roads or anything. We had a few squalls. What do you guys do for fun? I watch a lot of YouTube, Sharon.
Right?
I watch
I
things
craft.
I watch things I want to, not that I have to. I research infomercial products I like. I do enjoy just going for a drive sometimes. I always go to get a fountain soda. I'm like, you know what would make me feel better right now? A fountain Coke. So I go to McDonald's and I guess both soda and come back.
Yeah, that's like a treat. I like that.
It is a
I love
treat.
fountain
But-
sodas.
But mental health, current events, we watch a lot of the news.
Yeah.
Well, I read a lot of news. Mark watches.
I watch.
I put
I'm
my
a news
headphones in when you
watcher.
put the news on.
I have it on all day. Well, in the background. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
But I do like to watch it in the morning. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, the tornado warning that we had here was very weird because maybe
was.
once every few years you'll get like one that will touch down in the countryside around Scranton. You go too far and you go 10 miles in any
10
direction outside of
inches.
Scranton and it's woods. A lot of it is. And we didn't much have that there. Never growing up. We had one tornado warning when I was a kid and we all went into my parents' basement and I was holding a doll of Blessed Kateri, Saint Kateri, had her in hand. Ariana, still looking into why you were blocked. I believe it was Ariana who was blocked.
Yes, I believe it was Ariel.
I was digging through this at the start of the live, but we got talking. I'll dig and see if I can find where that block was put in or why. This happened a while ago, probably a year ago now. Bunch of people,
And a lot of people at that
bunch of
time.
people who, and there was no reason. We don't block anybody. Like
Yeah,
I
no.
don't,
The occasional mistake, but
Yeah, there's a stroke of the
there's
key.
something not
More likely something might get deleted that was.
Oh, darkness. I'm glad you said
Hi,
that.
Jake.
I was going to ask other people this. I feel like it's so dry. I feel like I had a nosebleed the other day, and I was like all freaked out about it. But
Jake.
it's so dry. My nose feels dry and everything because it's so dry. We put up some more
Hello, Kathy.
those
Cane, rather.
things that humidifier things, but not a humidifier. What are they called? The diffuser things.
Diffuser.
We put them in every room, and of course now with the Wonder Washer, we have wet clothes hanging everywhere.
Yeah, we do.
So that helps with humidity.
It helps moisten the air.
But yeah, I was wondering if that would cause nosebleeds.
Oh, okay. So you tracked it down. Mistake by a mod last week. Okay,
Oh,
good.
cool.
Good. Because sometimes it's on the back end of things. There's no reason at all for them to be pulled, and it's people who've been watching the channel for 6 months and people that watch for like a few years. So there's no rhyme or reason to it. But I had to go back in once because it was about a dozen people that somehow ended up there.
I used to be able to walk to my friends. Oh, okay.
Happy birthday, Enchanted Rose.
Wait.
38 years old.
Whose birthday is it?
It's Enchanted's birthday. I believe.
Oh, cool.
38. That's the year. I think I saw.
Oh, yeah, look, Jake's in Florida, 90. Wow.
Thanks for sharing, Jake. You're more than welcome, Enchanted. Happy.
That's, yeah, because I knew Wendy was in
Oh.
Florida. Is she? Oh, God,
Thank
there's
you,
Wendy.
darkness.
She's in Florida.
Yeah, it
Both
was
in
fun.
Florida, 90. Yeah, okay, makes sense.
It was fun to put together. It was fun to produce. It's a lot of like little clips that get stitched together. So filming it can feel relatively short, but then Mark does the editing and tries to make sense of all that together. So
Oh, I totally freaked too. Like, because I had just started the new medicine and like with everything going on, I'm like, and I never get nosebleeds ever. But it was the dry. So I'm glad this topic came up because I kind of put it in the back of my mind,
We have dry heat here too. The
We do.
vaporizer helps, but it gets dry. I haven't had a nosebleed since I was like in my 20s, but I could see it happening here. So I don't know. Brother in Florida and your opposites more than geography. I hear ya. I got a brother too. And my brother's a good guy, but his interests are entirely different than mine. He's a stay-at-home dad and then works periodically. His wife works. So he's an interesting one. He was at the wedding. If anyone saw the wedding stream, he was there. He performed, in fact. So, crepe race.
That's so funny.
I was going to ask Wendy, you got farmer's market stuff. You said you were just finished dinner. So
Yes, hello, Wendy.
grateful.
Hello. It's nice to see you.
learned a lot about editing from
So
Mark.
farmer's market and got fresh veggies. Ah, that's great. I can't wait for the farmer's markets to start here.
I
Oh,
know. It's the hours are weird on our farmer's market.
They
It's like
are.
11 to 2 Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Who the hell's I would go, but I work during the day. A lot of people.
yeah.
Meatloaf, Ariana.
Oh,
Enjoy. I'm coming off a turkey meatloaf fail, so I wish you better luck than me. Yeah, Sandy, I saw the community tab. She was very angry today and
Very angry.
picked out people specifically, a few at a time, to say this person this and this person that and that person that. You can tell she's really at peace and happy to see her new husband. So happy that
Wow. Oh, do you know who's the name of the ShamWow guy?
oh, I forget. He passed away.
Yeah, he did.
Died of a cocaine overdose, I think.
I think
so
it was something like that.
he just Salva's not really feeling it as much this time.
Doesn't seem like it, does he?
Do you want to? It's a great demonstration of her blind hypocrisy, selfishness, all that stuff that goes with it. It's very Chantal. So, and everyone that she's mad about forever. It's Billy Mays. Is that the guy?
No, Vince Offer. That him?
Israeli American. He was Israeli part. I didn't know. I thought he was dead.
That's what it says.
It says
Why
it
doesn't
is.
he-
he
Oh,
says
yeah,
it
it is
a
him.
pitch
Oh,
man.
okay, that is him. There's his picture.
Vince Offer. Yeah. ShamWow.
Vince Offer.
I can't see it.
You see him like that? There, maybe you can see him like that.
No, but I can see your phone number.
My phone number?
You had an actual turkey for Sunday dinner. That sounds good. When
I could go for turkey again.
When it starts to get away from the holidays, I want turkey like in June. You know, with all the fixings and the sage and all that fun stuff that goes
Can you
with
wait
it.
till July?
Why? Do you want to make a video out of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
For Christmas in July.
Okay. I'll put off my wishes. Mark's shirt is a smiley
Oh,
face.
it's a smiley face.
And mine's a biohazard symbol.
Yes.
That's my COVID shirt. Meat your meatloaf crumbles to pieces. A lot of people's do. My mom always did, in her little cookbook, there was the beef and onion soup mix. And then the other ingredients were like an egg, breadcrumbs, and a little bit of ketchup. Something like that. Thank you, Leah. I just found it today.
Yes, I agree, Leah, with that. Totally. Totally.
So, Jay, thank you for the super sticker.
Thank you. No, thank you.
Thank you. She'll never make it through Ramadan. She'll try. And every time you try, you don't have to actually do anything.
won't.
You just keep trying.
Oh, it is so...
Whatever. She's as happy
I
as
don't
if she
even
were
know-
right.
I know. I don't even know what to say about it anymore because it's all so fake. Like, it's so... And, like, I think this... You know, she was expecting this move to Kuwait and everything to, like, totally blow over the cats and everything. Like, okay, that's done.
Well, everyone's
No one
gonna-
ever talk about... No.
Or that
she-
people are going to suddenly be interested in the couples channel that
Yeah,
nobody
no.
was watching.
No.
And for a
No,
month,
no.
the members of that channel got dick. There was nothing that was put up on that channel.
Right.
They have no, it's not against policy, but they have no conscience if they feel like okay about that. I don't know.
I don't
Just
know.
me saying.
I don't know. I don't know. I
Sleep
think...
through it. Ramadan is no eating during the daylight. So it's like early morning and late night.
I'm not familiar with
eating.
that.
Eating's okay. Well, I was with some Muslim folks in college and then in jail. And they would try to accommodate their meals to match when they could eat.
So they could only
So-
eat at night?
Like way early morning, like
Oh.
dawn to dusk was how it was explained to me. I don't think
excuses, definitely.
Yeah. She'll just eat when he's not
man.
around like she does now. Take a whole can of Pringles into the bathroom. Like, you know. Capricorn, I think Chantal may get through Ramadan. You're supposed to fast through daylight hours. Chantal sleeps most of the day.
That's a good point.
That's an option. Thank you for the super chat,
Very
Capricorn.
good point.
That is a very good point.
Yes.
Hmm.
Oh, thanks, Tom.
might.
It's going well. Thank you. Hope it's going well for you too. Thanks for the
Thank you.
super
Aw,
sticker.
super sticker. Thank you, Dom.
sticker.
I'm gonna refill my drink. I'll be right back. Entertain.
Lee, are you kidding me? You had emergency surgery and they gave back her undies in a biohazard bag.
That's so shady.
Isn't it? Oh my
Jesus.
gosh, I never... Wow.
Nurses can be so shady.
Mark your plans. Carrie, thank you. They're looking good. I got to give them some love. They're starting to all, like, you know, come back again now that it's spring. They houseplants go dormant a little bit in the winter. Some of them really go dormant, but they're starting to come back. For some reason, my Thanksgiving cactuses are blooming. I'm wondering if they're Easter cactuses. They don't look like Easter cactuses, but they're blooming now. So, I don't know. Hey, at least they're blooming. But I never had a Thanksgiving cactus that bloomed at Thanksgiving and then again in March. I never had that happen. I was going to answer somebody's question here. What was it? Oh, yeah, Patty, thank you. Hit the thumbs up, everybody. It just doesn't sound the same coming from me. It doesn't. Breakfast for dinner. Oh, Samantha. Everybody, we got DiGiorno has a new croissant pizza breakfast.
Oh, make you want to slap your mama. It was so good.
I had to
It
get
tasted
it.
like a big Burger King croissant, but better. Like bacon, egg, and
It
cheese.
was very good. If you
So good.
see it, if it's in your area, you have to try it. It was good. It's a little pricey. At the Giant, it was $11.99, but it was on sale for $8 though.
Hey,
And they
Erica.
have the one with the eggs and ham and on it, and then they have a second one.
Julia, hello.
It's a cinnamon roll croissant breakfast pizza. Well, I didn't get that one, but
Thank you, Julia.
you gotta try it. Oh my goodness.
You made it to it live. Hello, hello, hello. Marie.
Oh yeah, Julia, hi.
Marie. Okay. Hey, Lisa. Oh, you're fine.
Oh, Erica's here. Hi, Erica.
Welcome,
I
welcome.
missed you. I'm sorry. I should go back a little bit.
Easter cactus. They always make me think of her.
Oh, your grandmother had an Easter cactus.
Hi. Are you okay?
Oh yeah, Patricia. Oh yeah, we talked about that. Dreading the time change. Yes,
Yeah.
we do. I do too. It throws me off.
Thank you,
I
Patty.
yes. I don't know why.
The croissant cinnamon roll one, we're getting. I don't know if I'll share, but exactly, darkness. Here, take my money. I'll give them all of it.
Yeah,
it was good. Jimmy, hello. Hello.
Carrie, my grandmother too. She always had the Easter cactuses too. So I have so many of them. And then your mom had the one that was like 100 years old.
It was no joke. It was from my grandmother,
and that's where I got all these cuttings.
Who passed away in 1995. So.
Yeah, Leah, doesn't it? Cinnamon croissant breakfast pizza. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It looks good.
I don't know if I'm anything in favor of giving me more sleep and yet more daylight. I don't think you can have it both ways, but I would support that. Tic Tac hack of making canned cinnamon rolls in the waffle maker. We had done that in one of the videos. We got a waffle maker.
Huh?
And what I couldn't find
for Easter
for cinnamon rolls, they're all in the pinwheel now. When I would watch Kathy or other folks, they were more like a biscuit that on the outside had like cinnamon sugar.
Oh yeah.
They weren't the spiral roll-up ones. And when we went looking, I couldn't find them. Couldn't find them anywhere in the store. Not Brand X, nothing. Because I thought they'd be good.
Nicole Marie, my nan always made hog maw for Easter.
I don't think I know what hog maw is.
I need to know what this is.
Mm-hmm.
What is hog maw?
I don't know what hog maw is. I guess we'll find out, won't we? And we'll be making it, won't we?
Yeah, we'll be making it.
Yeah, we'll be making it. Any idea goes by. Sure! Why not? We could be vloggers. We can go and live in the desert.
Wow, Miss McPhoebe, I didn't know tulips are poisonous to cats. I didn't know that either. I don't usually get them, but I did have them in the garden. Wow.
Yeah, Tita, Erica. I know. We have a little extra time.
Yarn enthusiast. It was at our local giant supermarket, and it's the only place I found it so far. They weren't at anywhere else. It's new. I imagine it'll be available everywhere like really soon because it is good. I have to give it 2 thumbs up. It was good.
A good cinnamon roll. I'll drive farther for good cinnamon than good chocolate. I know there's people that are chocolate fiends, chocolate on top of chocolate, but for cinnamon and butter and icing and all that kind of taste, I would drive pretty far too. Can't wait to go to a rest stop. They always have cinnamon. It's like going to IKEA. It always smells like
come on, there's a foodie joke there. Yeah,
yes,
there is.
You're terrible. Dirty cake. Dirty cake. I'm out of the
loop. Oh, yeah, I want to see that picture, Wendy. Oh.
Hummingbird feeders, it's that time already, I guess. Wow.
And that's what I thought, uniquely, Erica. That's what I thought. It doesn't apply to Arizona.
No, there's certain places that don't follow it.
And Hawaii?
I don't know.
Or Alaska? I think there's 2 places.
There's one place. There's places in like landlocked states in the middle of the country that are like, we don't do that.
Orange roses sounds so nice.
We were staying in Indiana on vacation once, and every time we drove, not very far, it was an hour ahead or an hour behind. We were on the cut of the time zone. Hawaii, Arizona, and Puerto Rico.
Dessert.
Thank you,
it was
Jimmy.
very Easter Tennessee. It was complete with it. Now here's another one here. Samantha, Grandma always made dirty cake for Easter dessert. I don't know what that is either.
Maybe that's why, Chris. We were going between Kentucky and Indiana, so maybe that's why we kept switching. We were in Owensboro, and we were going up to Santa Claus, and like Evansville was right there. Hello, April. How are you? Welcome. Now I want cinnamon.
Never had it. Okay, here it is. It's sausage, cabbage, potatoes, all cooked in a pig stomach.
You have to look up a recipe. That sounds like a wink and a nudge to haggis, like cooking other meats in organ meat mixed with things.
Yeah.
They're good with beer, I think, probably.
You don't have to eat the stomach, but it is for flavor.
No, yeah, I never heard. But I would eat it.
Yeah, I would try it.
Very close to haggis. Yeah. Okay, great. Thanks, Marie. Very close to haggis. That's an acquired taste from what I understand, too.
Oh, dirt cake. Gotcha, Samantha. Okay, gotcha.
The closest thing I'll eat to any of that is scrapple, which is just not that different from some other. It's the meat products left over, mixed in with cornmeal and some seasonings, and then voila. It's somewhere between polenta
Yes.
and haggis, if you must.
Okay, here, Jamel. It's okay. It's Hawaii, Arizona, and Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
gotcha.
We got that.
Oh, okay.
Yeast donuts. Ooh, yeast donuts. I love donuts. We always get on food. You can tell no one ate before this. Whenever we have a live
I
where
know.
no one
I'm
ate,
like, I'm getting
it turns
hungry.
to food for like the last 20 minutes.
It
of the whole
does!
thing. Oh my god. So
Hogmon, dirty cakes for us all for Easter. Yep.
we won an award, a Facebook contest with hummingbird cake, didn't we?
We did.
My step grandmother, who passed away, it was her 88th birthday, and it was on the what bakery was doing it? Your Cake Face. It was like a Facebook contest. So everyone
your
had
cake
pictures
face
of
from
little kids with cakes.
General Mills or something.
Yeah, it would mostly be people with their kids and cakes, like, you know, cheap entries. We used my step grandmother, who was 88, and said, you know, how Mark was making the cakes for her, and she enjoyed them, and we won. She won $100, and she was like, "I'm on the internet." I'm like, yes,
it was cute.
yes, you are.
Wow, that was.
She's like,
so
"Oh, I don't
long
have that on my
ago."
TV." She was lovely.
Yeah,
Lovely.
she was.
Addicted
And
to
it was
QVC,
a
like
hummingbird
a lot of
cake.
women. Yeah, it was a hummingbird.
I would make that every year. That's what I would make for Easter, and my grandmother would always have a pineapple upside down cake for Easter. So I don't know. I'll have to make a hummingbird cake. I don't think we've ever done one on the channel.
We gave her 100. She got 100, and we got 100 for making it. So it was nice. Mississippi mud pie is delish, Erica. If you're looking for a fight, you won't find it. Those are kind of like church picnicky, church basement, Thanksgiving dinner kind of desserts. You know, some of the creamier, lighter ones are the ones that make me think of like 4th of July. Like I think of Lemon Lush. I think of like barbecues. I don't really think of holidays or anything. Oh, I think
a very heavy
it
pie
was
made
nice.
with ricotta.
She was very
mozzarella, various meats, salami, pepper. Oh yeah, that sounds good too.
Alice kind of like got the both of us because she married my grandfather. She was like 69, and I think he was 76. So she was a second wife. He was a widower. And when my grandfather passed away, she just kind of hung around. But she got it. Relationships, as far as just being, they weren't going to start a family at that age. It would be like the Immaculate Conception. So they didn't get married to have kids. They got married to hang out and have companionship. I get it. So she got us pretty well without having to understand the whole sexuality, and she's the greatest generation. And
are you guys doing Easter live? I don't think we've ever done Easter live, huh?
I don't think so. It's a Sunday.
We should. It's a Sunday. It depends on what we do for going out of town or not. But
we usually do it live the week before, like to dye eggs.
To dye egg. We always we
the live before Easter we dyed eggs, and like the one around Halloween where we did
the
jack-o'-lanterns in a live.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. Panda, just leave quietly. Watergate salad. It is outdated but delicious. It is, Watergate's okay.
Watergate. Oh yeah, key lime pie or red velvet. Oh, this is so cool. Everyone has such different taste. It's so cool.
I know, across the board, and they're all good.
I've never made pineapple pie. Eileen, nope, never.
I never heard. I've never seen it in the store.
I've only seen those little ones.
The little ones you get at the register sometimes.
The pre-made ones, yeah.
Yeah, and they have like pineapple and mango pies if you go to like a bodega type place by the register. Almost 1 a.m. I know, darkness. You got to get ready for your 2 a.m. snack break. Start thinking now.
Oh, those old recipes are great. Even like the Watergate and the what's the other one with the apples and the nuts? That one's a good one. Waldorf
salad.
Those are great.
Cream cheese cherry pie. That sounds good.
See, life's beautiful. Today's late chase. It's not hard at all. It's not to make.
No,
today's late chase. No,
I made it. So. I made it for work one time.
You did.
Okay, cake mix. Make a cake. Yellow cake.
You could start with a cake, but yes, you could.
We're doing Steve's recipe. Start with the yellow cake mix.
Yeah.
Bake it. In another bowl, you're going to mix a can of evaporated milk, a can of sweetened condensed milk.
Yep.
And what's the other cup? Heavy cream. Heavy cream?
Yep. Heavy cream.
And then mix that together really well and dump it all in on top of the cake and put it in the fridge overnight. And it comes out done. Top it with whipped cream or Cool Whip if you must. It's delicious. It's very texturally good. It's just a strong kind of vanilla taste mostly. You can put a little cinnamon on it.
So delicious.
I brought it to work and people were over the moon. They thought Mark made it. So I had to correct them. No. That's mine.
I do the butter molded into a big turkey for Thanksgiving. We haven't done the Easter one yet. I love molded butters. I think they're so awesome.
Oh, like they have those little butter lambs everywhere. When it
Yeah,
gets to
that's what
Easter.
Miss McPhoebe was saying.
And
Yeah.
everyone wants to use it because it's shaped like the lamb.
Yeah.
Unless you leave it
Chocolate.
on the oven.
What, Christine? A chocolate tres leches? I've never heard of that. Oh my gosh. Oh, that would be so good.
My sister and I used to make. It's all. Yeah, I'm getting hungry. I don't know what I'm gonna have.
I know I'm getting hungry too. Now I'm hungry for like
Yeah. Google the recipe.
Sweet
Google
stuff.
the proportions for the milk because I said cup a cup a cup. I'm pretty sure they're all the same, but Google that to see. But for most people's enjoyment, they don't care if you made the cake from scratch or whether you used a mix. It's the flavor that grasshopper pie with chocolate crust. That's good too. I like mint chocolate. We don't have a lot of that around here. Either church or food. We did church. My parents, as they're older now, are more like weekend. They're like the Christmas and Easter Catholics that go.
you
we
make
always
a
went.
dump cake when you're done. Like soon at 7:00, we're all gonna go make like a cake or something.
Yeah.
I just know it. I am. I have the stuff ready to go.
Petty fours. That's a weakness. Tonight's menu. We're doing some baking.
Yeah, we're baking tonight because I'm gonna bake for Mondays with Mark, I think. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know about dinner. I made soup yesterday, so we'll have that again, I guess.
Yeah. So soup and whatever's in the freezer.
I don't know what else.
My
is in
parents
the
brought us some
freezer.
pizza from
Oh, what pizza?
pizza place in the town I grew up in. Cuppa. Yeah, from Steel Magnolias. Cup of sugar, cup of flour, cup of fruit cocktail in its juice, and mix and bake at 350 till golden bubbly. That was Dolly I quoted there.
Yes, it was. I
Mm.
caught the tail end of that.
I've seen Steel they'd throw me out of the club if I didn't see Steel Magnolias. Between that and beaches, I'm barely gay. So, molded butter, yeah, it's a thing, Erica. They've shaped it into little, like an egg. The lamb one is the one you usually see around here at Easter time. Some people get it as like a tradition for their Easter table.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's like butter in a shape, yeah.
Mhm.
Now we did I think on the channel we did the infused butters where we put like herbs and stuff in it and then made them just into like rolls,
Yeah.
for a gift. I think it was at Christmas. I don't remember.
I don't remember.
But these were like, you just kind of press them soften the butter, press it into a mold and harden it.
Harden it
you have
again, and then you have a shape.
yeah. We did the turkeys for Thanksgiving, a big one.
They were cute. Yeah, it was cute. So it's all about desserts in here tonight. Yeah, Elizabeth, I know, right?
Yeah,
It's
dangerous.
I made a mistake by saying once that I thought Shelby was selfish to get pregnant when she was so sick. Every gay man at brunch gave me the death stare.
Yeah.
She wanted to have a child of her own. She thought it would help things a lot. No judge was going to give it to someone with my medical records, a baby. Remember that too. And then, of course, Sally Field, I could run to Texas and back, but my daughter can't. She never could. Now that we're all thoroughly hungry and depressed, let's go binge.
I know.
What a great excuse to make a cake and eat the whole thing.
Yeah, we're gonna watch Steel Magnolias and eat cake.
Sounds good. Sounds good to me. It's very low. For me
Hey,
to be happy.
Cowbell. Have you guys seen Fried Green Tomatoes? Yes.
Yes, I've seen that. We watched
Yes.
that actually when I was in. Did y'all think Foodie's going to keep up with the fast food in Kuwait? Of course she will.
Of course.
Of course she will. Travels halfway around the world, immersed in a new culture, new language, so many new things to learn. And she has probably read the preface to the Quran. And then eaten Burger King every day. Yeah, Sally Field's good. I love Sally Field. I always thought she was very funny, but she was also very serious and could be convincing at doing that too. There was a movie called Soap Dish with her, Whoopi Goldberg, some other people in it. It was very, very funny. It was locked in time and space, but it was a funny show. Sally Field played a actress on a soap opera.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, yeah, Andy, I kind of want to see that too. With Sally Field and the Tom Brady movie. It looks cute. The ads look really cute. I think I'm gonna
Yes,
check
Leah.
that one out.
Soap Dish. No one gets it. I like movies from that era.
Soap Dish.
Delirious
I
with
remember
John
that movie.
Candy. A lot of these things, those movies all came out around the same time.
Yeah, see, Kathy, I don't know either. I was curious
Cannonball
myself.
Run.
She did say she wasn't going to come back, right?
She says she's not coming
She said
back.
she's not coming back, but I don't.
But
see
she
her-
also says she's 120
Yeah,
pounds.
Very true. Yes.
She's just not wearing it well today. So Olivia Dukakis. Oh yeah, she's good too.
Yes.
She's good too. Mm-hmm. Watching the Birdcage tonight. Birdcage is good. We watched it in rehab.
Oh, I thought she looked purple. I thought her face was so.
Chantal didn't look. It looked like blood pressure bad.
It
like,
did.
Like it said, it looked like she was gonna pop, and not. And that's not a wink and a nudge to her being obese. Morbidly obese. Super morbidly obese. But nevertheless, she looked like she was tight. Like it just looks uncomfortable. You know, if you've been fat before, at any height, gender, age, you know it's just so uncomfortable to do everything. She was sitting there having dinner at some little cafe, and she's got her legs stretched all the way back like in a half split because she can only fit a quarter of her butt on the chair.
I know.
And Sala, the son of a bitch, didn't even suggest let's sit somewhere else.
No.
He just was like, oh, sit, you know.
No. Oh.
Like, if you take her out with a booth, you're a sadist. I got problems with Chantal, but you don't need to go out of your way to humiliate her. She does just fine on her own.
Oh, FD, I do remember Soap. I loved that show. The sitcom, do you remember Soap? Oh, it was so good.
Vaguely.
I was
Vaguely.
older, you know. Oh, I do remember it. I forgot all about it, but I remember it.
Tuong Fu. Oh, that's another one.
Oh, Tuong Fu was one of my favorites. I loved that movie.
Of course, it came out at a time when, like, me and all my little gay friends were, like, in our late teens and when we all discovered it. Because as soon as we came out, everyone we knew sent me, like, books and movies and newspapers and magazines about gay stuff. Like, the support was overwhelming. And it was a lot to read, too.
She's never coming back to Canada. Wait till she loses her healthcare coverage.
I know she's not gonna go to a Kuwaiti emergency room saying she ate too much cheese. Yep. I don't think they're gonna take it as loosely as they do in Canada. I suspect she'll come back to the U.S. and have a medical crisis.
Well, hi, Elephant Flowers.
Hello, Elephant. How are you? Yes, Priscilla was pre-Tuong Fu. I think Tuong Fu meant more with like an American sensibility, but Priscilla Queen in the Desert, right? Good. My mom likes that. She likes the person who's transitioning in the movie, like take your hormones, like for breakfast. She's like, he's such a lady. Trick. Trick. All of a sudden, everyone's like, you want to go out? I was like, what is Trick? Because I knew all these like theater art kids when I came out. And they were like, oh, into movies and there's, you know, this and that. I'm like, I don't watch movies like that. All these foreign films about British gay boys. Beautiful Thing was good.
I never saw Beautiful
Two Thing. British gay boys in an English tenement. They're in love. And the whole soundtrack is Mama Cass.
Oh, no way.
Except for 16 Going on 17, which plays in the middle of the movie after when the first time the two guys are in bed. And the mother screams, who played what's his name in the movie? Brokeback Mountain. I felt like Brokeback Mountain was very long. It felt long. And it was just like endless landscape, long shots, and montage. It was a lot. I went to go see it with a boyfriend, and we should have went to a theater in the city because I think the reactions of the audience would have been much funnier than it was in the burbs. Beautiful Thing was nice if you can get your ear trained to the accents. They're pretty thick by the actors.
Oh, wow. Yeah. She basically admitted to running from her taxes by going to Kuwait. You can't. Yeah.
Well,
yeah. I mean, I kind of thought so, but I didn't.
Aren't you a proud thief? You're proud of everything else. Don't steal shaming. Avoiding responsibility shaming. Edge of 17? Yeah, I didn't like Edge of 17 that much.
But what was it that set her off today? Why was she raging? Did someone trigger her?
Something did.
I don't know either.
Who said what? I forgot. She probably got nothing to do, no views, so she literally makes a list of people she doesn't like, tries to create drama with each of them because the drama she says she hates creates views for her. But she's losing it now. I mean, she's back in wherever, and she's not getting a ton. I passed the chat that she was having. There were 700 people in it.
Yeah.
So I looked to see.
Her,
well, I was trying to see, did it just start or is it just ending?
Right.
Because she can still pull 1,000 without trying too hard. But it didn't. She didn't.
She's going off on reaction channels. Girls got to make money. Yeah, you're right.
She's
right.
And which is, like, it's not outrageous. It's more obvious because Chantal's about as, you know, she's not very smooth. She's not very convincing. The honeymoon period with her and Sala is over. Indeed. I don't think, he like talks shit
Yeah,
on her
she
while she's
did.
right there and she laughs at it. Like, don't tell me what an independent, strong, self-sufficient person you are when you kowtow to the guy you're paying to hang out with you.
Yeah, I think so too. The little whatever that honeymoon period was is
Yes, sea life, I
over.
agree.
I agreed with that.
But yeah, she's just trying to grow back the 1400 she lost when she decided that her happiness had to come before anybody else's.
Yeah.
So, long time listener, first time. Hello, Eris. If we're talking entertainment, the movies, okay.
She needs a new member. She's boring, fake. Yes, I
Yeah.
agree.
He's being nasty and making fat jokes. Like, okay, like, whatever from the rest of us on YouTube, but he's supposed to love her. He's supposed to love her the way she is.
Yes.
She told us he loved her just the way. This is what she doesn't get. Yeah, the moon, LA. There's the moon right there. It's looking purple tonight. Must be hot tomorrow. She's never going to live through a Kuwaiti summer. She will not make it. The homoerotic tones in Nightmare on Elm Street 2. One of those movies. I was watching The Maltese Falcon. Oh my God. Daddy and Houseboy. Like, I was seeing that with a fresh set of eyes. I was like, I didn't really.
See, I noticed all of this too. I know. I was watching him, and I was watching the way he looked at her.
And then he looks in the camera to eye fuck himself, and then goes back to looking at her.
And then, like, just kind of. Did he call her a cow or something? The other, like
the moon.
The moon. Oh, the moon.
And then she tried to backtrack, like, oh no, there's actually a lot of like Persian poetry that talks about she's beautiful like the moon.
Sure, that's not what he was saying.
She's beautiful like a big Danish. Like, oh, I think it was in Sanskrit written somewhere. Oh wait, we're almost wrapped.
Oh, it's true though. Oh,
I feel bad for him making fun of her. Like I said, his expectation. She should be able to expect that he's kind to her. Even if stern in some sort of using your culture to explain being hostile to people kind of way.
In FD, you have to pay. The only way that you can interact with her is to pay to be a member.
So you can talk.
Yeah, it's
and then she changes the membership tiers
all the time.
Drops the prices because all the people who've been loyal and paid a lot. Well, yes, the camel showed more love. That was funny. Hell, I thought she was going to get on a camel.
That was my last question, too. I had wondered if anyone heard if Pete's had gotten into any trouble or a bill or anything from the place they lived in. And it looks like they did. It looks like Pete's got slapped with the fallback from leaving the villa in such a state. Of course. I can't imagine what it looked like. I just can't.
The full body shot of her. And it was shade. Yeah. He likes to like make fun of her to her face, and like I said, like the rest of us, okay, call us all assholes, it's fine. But this guy's supposed to love you.
Yeah.
And this is what you're telling us. This is why people go back and say he's not that into you, because we can see a guy on camera who's not that into you.
Gotcha.
And if commitment is more of a contract than a meeting of souls, well, then so goes it, I guess. But when all this shit,
he was being disgusted by her, Cindy. Right, that's what I saw.
Yeah, he was grossed out.
I saw that. I just noticed it. Like he didn't say it, but you can tell.
Yeah,
it's so bizarre to me.
I don't know. Peace will be left with all of it, but I'm sure she reassured him. Just declare bankruptcy after you're done with it. I did. I've done it twice. Run up all your bills and then absolve responsibility. And as long as you're going to declare bankruptcy, you might as well go big. I had a friend who did that. Meant to max out the rest of his credit cards because he was declaring bankruptcy. Bought himself a $400 watch.
Harry biting her. The poor camel.
She was still wearing the same clothes. Why not shower when you get home from the desert? You would think so.
I agree with it too. I don't have pity for her at all. I feel like this is her karma too.
She's been wearing that same outfit forever. You shouldn't. If you had a cat, by the time you get to another country, you probably shouldn't still be covered in cat hair.
True.
If my wife treated me like Chantal Giselle, we wouldn't be married. I wouldn't put up with it. I wouldn't even court it. And she ran to it. Some folks will do anything to get a relationship, and this is Chantal's. Well, she leaves a mess for everyone she knows and who's related to because she's done in Canada now. It's time to go have fun so everyone else can clean up her mess.
I don't know what that.
I agree, Yarn. She's gonna end up in a hospital because she has nowhere to go. She has nowhere to stay and no way to get
Yeah.
around. That's where she's gonna go. And if she walked into any ER, they would jump right on it. Like, Jesus, lady. He did look a little bit older. I saw who was the reactor? Gorlick Bread had mentioned in a side by side the thumbnail had that he looked older. He didn't look the same. I'll say that. He didn't look quite the same.
That's going to be commercials. These places don't take a loss. Right.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I know landlords are in a hard spot because your income depends on our income and us paying what we said we would pay. And I've lived in places with nasty neighbors and tenants and stuff. So like I know it's not an easy thing to do. We are at the hour already.
He did
folks.
look like he aged a little bit.
Yes, Patricia, I agree. It's one thing if the rest of us want to poke fun at the outlandish character that is Chantal on YouTube.
Yeah.
But for her husband to be rude to her face, I don't think it's cool. I'll think what I want about her, but I don't like the way he.
Oh, FD, you're Fran. Now I know who you are. Okay. Hey, Fran. Okay.
D?
Gotcha.
Fran D. I used to. Yes, Darkness, we are at the hour.
We are at
already.
the hour.
It always
Goodness.
goes quick when it's nice.
Yeah, it does.
I think we only had one visitor, and that was good. Thank you, mods.
Yes,
as always,
thank you
for hanging out. Thanks everybody else for coming too.
Thank you.
I'll leave this up. I'll do some edits on it. So I used to take it down or mark it private. I'm just going to leave it so any folks in the middle can still watch. So thank y'all for joining us. Please do subscribe. Thumbs up on the way out, if you'd be so kind. You can follow us on Facebook, Smokey Steve Space and Mark, Instagram, Smokey Steve and Mark, Twitter, Smokey Steve A. We're there too. All our contact info and stuff is down below as well. So thank you, and Mark will catch up with you soon.
I will. I'll catch up with you tomorrow for Mondays with Mark.
Mondays with Mark.
Yes, unless I work until 10 o'clock at night or something, But no, we started
Barring
today. I think we'll be good.
Yeah.
Have a great week, everybody. Okay, it was so nice to see you.
Bye.
Take care.